Come on, don't be shy.
Hello everyone,
Don't let the fancy suits
welcome back to my
impress
channel.
you.
In
Don't let the
today's
1,000
video,
fancy
I will
suits
introduce the
impress you.
remaining part of the games released by Ubisoft. I'm sure that among the following list, there will be games that you all have been eagerly anticipating and can't wait to experience. Let's get started.
Go to
Skull and Bones. Despite multiple delays, Skull and Bones, a swashbuckling pirate-themed RPG, still looks seaworthy.
And you, Cully, will play the villain.
This upcoming Ubisoft release is set during the golden age of piracy in the 1700s, where players rise from a humble deckhand to a feared captain of 7 seas by enhancing their reputation and causing some chaos. First announced at E3 2017 and expected to launch earlier this year, the 6th postponement of Skull and Bones has sent it back to developers for final tuning, with the new release date expected between 2023 to 2024. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, a completely new installment in the series. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown revolves around Saga, the youngest member of an immortal army. The game showcases your mission to rescue the captured Prince Hassan, in a world where the past coexists with the future. It's a narrative-driven open-world adventure that promises all the hallmark combat of classic games in the series, facing you against brutal duels and foes of all sizes on your quest to find the lost royalty. With numerous puzzles and mysteries, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is an impressive Ubisoft release to look forward to. Star Wars Outlaws is an entirely new adventure from Massive Entertainment, the studio behind The Division and Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora.
You have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Advertised as an open-world Star Wars game, it aims to take us into the galaxy's underbelly, playing as Cave S, a ruthless character attempting the greatest heist the Outer Rim has ever seen. Moreover, it's set between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Assassin's Creed Codename Red. Ubisoft Quebec is helming Assassin's Creed Codename Red, an action-adventure RPG set to bring the epic game series to feudal Japan. Details are still sketchy, but we know that Codename Red will be a part of the upcoming Ubisoft games lineup, alongside Assassin's Creed Mirage and Assassin's Creed Nexus VR. Assassin's Creed Infinity is more of a hub than a singular game. The intention is to make it a singular entry point for the entire Assassin's Creed franchise, allowing for a level of overlap between the games to bring a significant change to the whole experience. Current plans are to add new releases to the project as it develops, including both Assassin's Creed Red and Hexe. Ubisoft is also exploring the possibility of Infinity becoming a home for future multiplayer Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creed Codename Jade. A beloved franchise is getting a mobile treatment in Assassin's Creed Codename Jade.
That came before us, learning from their triumphs and mistakes, to illuminate and hold their stories to the light for all to see.
Set in ancient China, apart from the initial teaser announcement, details on this entry are still quite scarce. We know that Codename Jade will be an open-world game, exclusive to mobile devices. With the freedom of iconic locations, Assassin's Creed Executive Director Marc-Alexis Coty says that we'll be able to parkour on top of the Great Wall of China, sneak through bustling cities, engage in epic battles, and explore the vastness of ancient China. Assassin's Creed Codename Hexe. Something wicked this way comes? Assassin's Creed Codename Hexe is perhaps the most mysterious upcoming game from Ubisoft, as its teaser is nearly blank. All we've seen of it is a cryptic sigil, similar to the assassin's insignia, floating in a dark forest. Beyond Good and Evil 2, first hinted at in 2008, Beyond Good and Evil 2 has become synonymous with development hell.
Space chili.
Well, I have no idea what you mean. Our food is healthy, invigorating.
What? Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water. I repeat. Main engines are cursed.
Nox, come in. What have we got on this?
It's been 6 years since Ubisoft officially announced it at E3 2017, and with only a few promotional images and press statements since then, nobody knows if we can expect any news soon or not. What we know is that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is planned as a prequel to the original 2003 installment, this time featuring a more open-world RPG gameplay, branching stories, and the choice between single-player or multiplayer mode. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake, announced 2 years ago. The remake of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time will not be appearing at Ubisoft Forward 2023.
Only the dagger can unlock the sands of time.
No! Father, turn to sand.
You cannot defeat this enemy. The sands will consume everything.
Come with me then.
This highly secretive remake of the iconic entry in the action-adventure series is currently being developed by Ubisoft Montreal, much like the original game. While there is very little information available, a recent update from Ubisoft has confirmed that the project is very much alive. It is a completely new remake, but this is a Ubisoft game we won't be getting our eyes on anytime soon.
You are brave and courageous.
Splinter Cell Remake. One upcoming Ubisoft game we'd love to see more of is the Splinter Cell Remake, set to be developed in 2021. Under Ubisoft Toronto's direction, the studio is eager to maintain the spirit of the original games intact, which means we can hope to see the heavy stealth action gameplay we remember from the original 2002 release. It's clear that you can complete the entire game without any necessary killings, but we'll believe it when we see some gameplay. Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland, a free-to-play offering from Ubisoft. Tom Clancy's The Division Heartland is an upcoming third-person shooter set in a fictional Midwest town.
Damn cup of coffee you'll ever have. Silver Creek was perfect.
Up until it wasn't. The green poison changed everything for everyone.
Extending the Division and taking place in the same universe, you'll battle across the desolate hinterlands following the aftermath of the same brutal pandemic that gave rise to the first two games. This is neither a sequel nor a DLC, and with both PvE and PvP modes combined, instead of the original's open world, the Division Heartlands could be a heavyweight contender even alongside some of the best free games out there.
In Boston when the shit hit the fan after Black Friday. I left Boston and came to Silver Creek looking for Killian Tower, my commander. Well, he was my commander until recently. For reasons unknown, he disappeared.
XDefiant is Ubisoft's upcoming free-to-play arena shooter.
To the delivery zone.
Only the PC platform has been confirmed by the developer. But if our hands-on preview is anything to go by, XDefiant is an unexpectedly competitive shooter that could rival some of the best battle royale games out there. Still, it has no release date, and with the beta concluded in April.
Hostiles closing on our progress point.